I turned our backyard into a full carnival for my little girl's birthday. Rides, games, cotton candy, everything. But when we walked inside, the cake said, "Congrats, Noah," with my nephew plastered on top. My dad laughed and said they'd combined the parties to save money. My daughter quietly removed her crown, and that's when I knew exactly what I had to do. What happened next became a lesson my whole family will never forget. Can you imagine dedicating your heart and soul, every spare penny, to creating the most magical birthday for your little girl, only for your own family to tear it all down with a single, brutal act of dismissal? That day, watching my daughter's smile crumble, something inside me didn't just break. It hardened into ice. I'm David. I'm 34, and for as long as I can remember, I've been the over-the-top one in my family. At least that's what my dad, Robert, would always say with a chuckle, as if my generosity was some kind of amusing flaw. But I work hard. My small construction company is doing well, and I've always believed that if you have the means to make life a little more special for the people you love, you absolutely should. So, when my daughter Chloe turned 8 this year, I wanted to give her something truly magical, something she'd remember long after fairy dust and princess crowns faded from her imagination. I spent weeks, literal weeks, planning it all. I hired a company that transforms backyards into mini carnivals, bouncy castles, popcorn machines, cotton candy, even a face painter and a balloon artist who could twist anything. Chloe had been talking about it for months, showing me crayon drawings of her royal carnival, asking if her friends could wear costumes, if she'd have a real crown. I said yes to every single request. I probably overspent, but seeing her excitement bubble up, worth every single cent. The morning of the party, I was buzzing. Chloe woke up, ran into the kitchen in her favorite sparkly pajamas, and practically danced when she saw the boxes of decorations. "Daddy, is today really my royal day?" she asked, that gap where her front tooth used to be making her grin even wider. I knelt down and gently placed the cheap plastic tiara I'd bought on her head. "Today is your day, princess," I told her. By the time the vendors arrived, our backyard was transformed. Streamers of photo booth games. It looked like something ripped straight out of a Pinterest board. Friends and family started trickling in, and Chloe was just beaming, a blur of pink as she bounced from the cotton candy machine to the bouncy house, dragging her cousins along. For a few glorious hours, everything felt perfect. Then it was time for the cake. I went inside to get it. This wasn't just any cake. It was a huge 2-tier vanilla masterpiece with raspberry filling, covered in pink buttercream and delicate sugar flowers, the most expensive part of the whole celebration. But as I pulled the lid off, my stomach plummeted. Across the top, in big blue frosting letters, were the words, "Congrats, Noah." For a split second, I actually laughed. "It has to be a mistake," I muttered. But then my mom, Susan, walked into the kitchen with a stack of paper plates. "Oh good, you found the cake," she said as if nothing was amiss. "Mom," I said slowly, pointing at the lettering, my voice barely a whisper. "Why does Chloe's cake say, 'Congrats, Noah'?" She looked at me like I just asked why the sky was blue. "Oh, we just combined the parties. It made more sense that way. Your brother Mark's little boy, Noah, is turning 5 next week. So, we figured we'd save everyone the trouble and just celebrate both kids today." I stood there frozen, the cake knife still in my hand.